Oh, si Hayo. Oh, inactivate. Inactivate. Naglaro yan ng first game yung Code. Kuha pa nga sila nakasunod. Sakit daw dito. Kailangan siyang uli ng Macau. Baluan.
Pero
Gala.
good afternoon. The old favorites collide as Hong Kong Vanta Black Dragons will go up against the Black Bears for today's second game. Both teams are currently on opposite sides of the spectrum, with the Dragons yet to taste victory and the Black Bears having not yet felt defeat. Our games today were earlier. TWB lost for the first time here in the TAT against the Guangzhou Long Lions. Second game, Black Bears versus the Vanta Black Dragons. Third game at 6 p.m. The Leopards will take on the Titans. Our main game, the Aces will take on the Statham Academy. Hello everybody, Sandy Grumu here alongside Magdan Don and Andrea Veloso. Well, the Vanta Black Dragons lost to the Aces 107-90, and it was CJ Trotter, top scoring for the team though. 21 points for him.
And the Dragons losing a finishing kick to the Aces. Big finish from the Aces really put away the Dragons late in that fourth quarter, missing the services of Tyrell Corbin, who will not be suiting up here again this afternoon.
Well, if we take a look at the numbers here, Hong Kong shot 43% from the field. The Aces shot 47% from the field.
You see the big difference there. The free throws, Aces going at 21 of 26. That's 11 more points versus the 10 made free throws, and the bench points dominated by the Aces 38-34.
And on the other side of the floor, the Black Bears defeated Statham Academy. It was a beautiful game last night, 113-104. You know, the Statham Academy lost that ball game, my opinion, because Taylor Statham injured his knee in the last 3 minutes of the game.
And that was the biggest difference. Statham Academy was still in that game up until Taylor Statham went out with that injury. So we'll see how the Black Bears respond after a grueling game last night. Short turnaround here, short rest. We'll see the starters for the Bears, the Black Bears, Leong, Shackelford, Lee, Bailey, Njai. And the same starting five from yesterday for the Dragons.
All right, and we are joined right now by our courtside reporter, Andrea Veloso. Andrea, what's the latest with these two teams?
The Vanta Black mentioned how tough this game is going to be, especially without Tyrell Corbin, who is still nursing his right ankle, as well as Adrian Celada, who suffers from back pain. But for Coach C, they can play this game competitively as long as CJ Trotter can make an impact. Hailing as the most defensive player by the CBA in 2021, Coach C believes he has what it takes to limit and defend the offensive power of the Black Bears. Let's see about that as we start this game. Back to you, Sandy.
The starters for the Dragons. Q, Carlos Dunn, your guy. Oh, they change it to. The Shark will not be the starting five. Carter, Hannibal, and Choi.
Release the Shark.
And the Black Bears will start with Chong, Shackelford, Leong, Njai, and Bailey. The Black Bears controlling the tip and will score.
Lee with a quick bucket there off the tip. Good start for the Black Bears.
Julius Hannibal during the posse leg, number one in field goal percentage, shooting 68% from the field. Carlos Dunn outside. In the first game, he scored 35 points. Choi scores!
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than to be good. Choi with a magical shot.
Best player last night, Bailey misses the three-pointer.
Much like last night, Bailey off to a slow start, but he picked it up in the fourth.
Carlos Dunn not able to score that time, but the ball will stay with the Vanta Black Dragons. CJ Trotter, a replacement because Tyrell Corbin will not be playing. CJ. Jenny Leong did not play in the first game last Monday, but exploded last night. That's a three. No connection for Shackelford. His first. The second is nothing. He is 0 of 2 to start.
Again, another slow start here for the Black Bears from the outside, Sandy. And Colin Q, who played well yesterday, 19 points. But he was not fielded in that fourth quarter when the Aces made a run.
Njai, favorite spot, Mark?
Favorite spot. Always 80%, that's the result there. Senny Njai again once proving that he can shoot from the outside.
The top scored for the team as Carlos Dunn will score.
Dunn struggled from the outside last night against the Aces.
Well, Carlos Dunn had 12 points and was 4 of 9 from the field. In their first game, he scored 35.
Really shackled by the defense of the Aces.
Bailey. Jenny Leong. Shackleford met by Julius. Inside to Njai. No, Julius comes down with it.
Senny kind of babied that shot against Big J.
Julius Hannibal had 4 points yesterday and 17 rebounds. He's in the top 3 in rebounding here. The TAT, Carlos Dunn again.
Quick start for Carlos Dunn after the struggles yesterday from the outside.
Njai. (14 of the 24), taken away by the Black Bears. Lee. Bailey. Yes.
Now, all Brendan Bailey needs is to see one to go, and he can go on a binge. He can shoot, he can drive. He's a unicorn here for the TAT.
Bailey, 36 points yesterday, and he was our best player of the game. 11 rebounds and with 4 triples. Bailey goes strong inside.
Like I said, Sandy, he can shoot and he can put the ball on the floor.
Son of former NBA player Thurl Bailey, who played for the Utah Jazz back in the 80s. Choi. Jenny Leong. Lee. Very short. Carlos Dunn again. That is his 3rd from downtown.
What a start from Carlos Dunn. They need that outside shooting. They're missing the services of Adrian Salada.
Oh, Njai was blocked by Hannibal. Q. Inside to Julius Hannibal for 2. Nice find by CJ Trotter. Timeout here, and China will be right back here watching the TAT.
Corbin was looking forward to this matchup, especially against a strong team like the Black Bears. I spoke with him pre-game, and while it's clear he's frustrated about not being able to play, he knows he can push it with the ankle pain he's dealing with. He said he doesn't want to risk anything if he can't play at his best. Still, Tyrell remains a vocal leader today. He's focused on motivating his teammates and being a second voice alongside the coaches. He just hopes the team can lock in and come together when it matters most. Back to you guys.
Well, again, definitely a big loss here for the Dragons, not having Tyrell Corbin, who once held the scoring record at 59 points for 1 hour in Iloilo, the Philippines.
Yes, it was broken by Ray Miller Jr. Ray Miller was in the poster.
Yeah.
Q with a spin. Intercepted by Jenny Leong.
Bench of the Dragons calling Q to attack, because he was underneath the basket. He could have gone for a layup, instead passing it, resulting in turnover.
4 minutes and 47. Chow. Joshua Heon. Toy. He's fouled. This will be his first trip to the free throw line.
Again, Coach Garrett Kelly urging his players to talk on the ball. Nobody picking up Choi.
Yeah.
Went all the way to the hoop.
In the Foshan leg last year, these two teams met in the championship game. And the Black Bears defeated the Dragons. And the head coach of the Dragons that time was the legendary Bob Gonzalez.
You won't forget Coach
And
Bobby. He's always made an impact wherever he goes.
JIANYANG Leong missing outside, and the head coach of the Black Bears was Kevin Connolly, who is now the general manager of the Black Bears.
And there's a foul there on Big J, pushing off on Senny and Jai on the blockout. Would have been a fun matchup between the two most animated coaches we've seen here in the TAT.
Yeah,
Coach
yeah.
Garrett Kelly and Coach Bobby G.
JIANYANG Leong scoring from long distance is first. He is the face of the Black Bears, longest tenured player here for the Black Bears.
And easily their best player. He can shoot, he can defend. He's a great leader.
Carlos Dunn scoring there. He's very active here. And Dunn with 11 points and with 2 triples. Bailey. This is a good matchup. Carlos Dunn and Brendan Bailey. And their hair are on fire.
Yeah, that's a tough matchup for JIANYANG Leong, having to guard CJ Trotter.
They have the same build.
Yeah, and they kind of played the same way. Talking about Brendan Bailey and Carlos Dunn.
Julius with the extra move and the dunk. He is 6'8". Veteran move there by Julius Hannibal from Oregon State, or from the University of Portland.
He doesn't look like he jumps high, but he can still get up for dunks.
What's the story with the headband, Mark?
You see first the dunk here, avoiding the sweep, the jam by Big J, and he told us that he couldn't wear his headband, which was the secret to his superpowers, because it's a type of headband that's not allowed in FIBA rules. See, Brendan Bailey with a jumper. That Bailey's headband is allowed. That's a regular headband. But what Big J Hannibal was wearing was the kind of like a tennis headband, where you tie it up in a ribbon.
And with so many colors.
Yeah.
Right on.
Not that
Not
time.
on cue.
Not on cue.
Shackelford. Chow gets by Q. And Jai. Pass was too low to handle. Picked up by Carlos Dunn. Choi spin. Block by Njai.
And then he picks him up right after.
Goldstein will see action for the first time.
Early subs. So see the rejection there by Senny and Jai. Early subs here for Ty Goldstein. Doesn't get a lot of minutes. First saw him in the passy leg. Always a fan favorite though.
Hannibal trying to erase Njai that time, but to no avail. Shackelford brings it down, goes hard inside, as fouled by Carlos Dunn.
Great move by Phoenix Shackelford yesterday in that victory against Statham Academy. Played well, tried to do a bit of everything. Defended. He was a playmaker. He shot from the outside. Usually the Black Bears have this one guy who does a bit of everything. Last leg it was Brandon Matano. This time it's Phoenix Shackelford.
Phoenix Shackelford is a product of the TAT Combine.
You think we can do commentary at the TAT Combine in Los Angeles?
That's good.
That's a good idea, right?
Yeah. Shackelford. Enjoy.
Ooh, great
nice
D.
challenge there by Carlos. Choa. Oh, nice fake. Nice release.
Cho is intense. Very intense. And that's a great boost for Cho. He doesn't get a lot of minutes, but here, earning the trust of his coaches, starting this game and producing, he's got 6 points.
2 minutes and 13 to go.
I think this will be a warning for a delay of game. Delay of game warning.
They did not report it to the officials table. Shackle forward, puts the move.
Oh! And he commits a foul.
And quickly, JIANYANG is back in the game for Bailey.
Quick press here from the Black Bears.
Three-pointer underway. Yes! And that is Su.
Just like that, it's a 10-point lead for the Dragons here in the first.
Su Sen Rui. You know, the Dragons, an awful start here in the China leg with a record of 0-2 coming into this ball game, Mark.
And you don't see that every day. The Dragons starting out bad. They're one of the contenders every leg here in the TAT. And another great stop defensively. Defense is something we haven't seen consistently from the Dragons in this leg.
Remember in Pasig during the summer tournament, Gentle Silla.
Yeah. The monster. Joe Allen.
Yes. Those are two big guys.
Rooks. Bigger guy.
Cameron Rooks.
Cameron Rooks at 7'3".
Three.
Wow.
CJ Trotter from long distance.
A dream start for the Vanta Black Dragons.
30-17. Joshua Ayon. Rebounded by Julius Hannibal. Trotter stripped by JIANYANG, but the ball goes out of bounds.
JIANYANG is just so fundamentally sound on defense. Moving his feet, taking hits to the chest, and quick hands as well.
I think it's safe to say that he learned to play basketball here in the Philippines.
Mismatch.
Julius is blocked from behind by Shackle forward. Carlos. And rebounded by Shackle forward. Chow. Rebounded by Trotter. Done. Nice defense by Bailey. Joshua back out to Bailey. JIANYANG for three. CJ spins and will get the kind bounce.
Aggressive move there from CJ Trotter, using his vertical leap to shoot over the defenders.
Su fouled Bailey
Oh, bad foul.
because, with 4 seconds to go, and Bailey was not making any shot, but they're in the penalty. Oh, 77 will be called again for faking a foul. Had one yesterday. He was teed up yesterday.
Ooh. Sandy, what a start here for
Yep.
the Dragons. Almost doubling up the Black Bears here in the first.
We'll be right back. You're watching the TAT here in China. Second quarter action here in JIANYANG Sports Complex. We are in Chengdu, China for the TAT second leg. A big start for the Vanta Black Dragons, Mark, scoring 32 points in the first quarter.
You know, in the pregame, one of our worries was how the Black Bears would respond with the short turnaround after that grueling matchup. Very physical matchup against State of Academy last night. And right now, they don't have their legs on them.
Three. Bailey spins. Blocked
great
by
defense.
CJ. Jenny Leong. Lee. Lee for two. Fouled by Sue.
The Black Bears have been taking contested mid-range jump shots. Those are not ideal, not efficient shots when you're on offense.
Q in the game now for Sue. 12-point lead for the Vanta Black Dragons. Best start so far for the Vanta Black Dragons here, the TAT China leg.
Oh, that's a monster 1-2-2. The two bigs up top.
There's Carlos Dunn had 3 triples in the first quarter, rebounded by Njai. Shackle forward. Jenny Leong. Quickly to Q. And the layup is good.
Long shot, long rebound there for the Dragons. The easy deuce for Colin Q.
Lay. And Jai downstairs. Blocked by CJ. Oh well, Carlos Dunn stepped out of bounds. It was not a travel, but he stepped out of bounds.
That's the second time, the second guy that stepped out of bounds on that side. We had one earlier, right there. Shoes are too big.
Shackled forward with a hang time move, blocked by CJ. That is his third block of the game. He's challenging everyone there.
Yeah.
And it's JIANYANG Leon from long distance.
Great adjustment by JIANYANG Leon on the shot. More legs under him.
Carlos. 10-point lead. Julius goes inside, rebounded by Njai. Here come the Black Bears, 3-on-3 break. Lay. Q.
Oh, bad shot by Colin.
JIANYANG Leon. Ho-ho! And the Phantom Black Dragons wants to talk things over. And the rally here by the Black Bears, back in a moment. Garrett Kelly, the head coach of the Black Bears. And they're down here 34-27. Down by 7 points. The Black Bears 2-0 coming into this ball game. While the Vanta Black Dragons 0-2. Carlos Dunn with 3 triples. Now he has 4. It's not yet done.
He's been the primary outside threat here for the Dragons, busting that zone open with a triple.
Scored 35 points in his first game here in the TAT and scored only 8 points last night. Njai. Lay for 3. No, rebounded by Julius. CJ. Dunn puts it up.
Heat check. That's a heat check from Carlos Dunn. But the Dragons have to be careful because this is the pace that the Black Bears want. They're going up and down and shooting threes.
JIANYANG Leon. Pushing foul called underneath.
Just the first foul on Seni.
Let's check in with Andre Veloso.
The Black Bears have been struggling to do what they do best, run the floor and make shots. So during the huddle, coach emphasized making defensive stops a top priority. From there, it's all about moving the ball more, finding their rhythm, and continue playing with energy and confidence. Back to you guys.
And that pace once was going their way. The Dragons slowing it down, zone, not allow offensive rebounds like that from Cho.
Bailey. No problem.
I was about to call him Thurl Bailey, but Brendan Bailey. They needed that shot.
Foul is cold, and Hannibal will go to the line.
That still could be a good foul because we know Big J is not. He's also a great adventurer when it comes to the free throw line. Remember in leg number 1, it was him, Basero Sakur, Went on adventures at the free throw line. And one other guy.
He was an import.
Yeah. There you go. Great offensive rebound by CJ Trotter.
Q with a soft touch.
And he's always had that soft touch, but that's a great 90-degree cut from Q, reading the drive for the two.
Shackelford is fouled.
That's something that the Black Bears haven't done a lot here. Getting downhill, 2 feet in the paint. Not only does that collapse the defense, like what Shackelford did there and open up shooters, but Big J, as big as he is, he's not a overpowering shot blocker.
Shackelford missing at the free throw line. A 12-point lead by the Vanta Black Dragons. Trotter. Cho very busy here in the game. Battle for the rebound won by Njai. Foul from behind by Carlos Dunn. That's the third team foul.
And that's 2 on Carlos Dunn.
For the Vanta Black Dragons, and the second for Carlos Dunn.
Black Bears really have to get that ball in the paint. They need more paint touches so they can spray the ball outside to their shooters. Collapse that defense. All the ball is always on the perimeter.
Njai. Bailey for 3, yes!
Wow. With a hand in his face.
42-33.
Here comes the 1-2-2 zone.
Carlos forcing the issue. Taken away by JIANYANG Leong, fouled by Carlos Dunn. That would be his third personal.
It's 3.
And quickly he goes to the bench and said, take me out now.
Smart move.
Timeout here in China.
生活是一场运动。加德乐科学配比，快速补水。王霜、郑钦文、雅思组合饮用推荐。加德乐运动补水，专业选择。
A 9-point lead by the Vanta Black Dragons. Problem with the Dragons. Carlos Dunn now with 3 fouls marked.
And he's been the primary source of offense here for the Dragons. He's got 14 points. Cho with the surprising contribution of 11 points.
Yes, yes.
Where is the scoring going to come from?
Yes, 4 triples and 14 points in the game. 3 fouls for Carlos Dunn. He's at the bench right now. Njai. Nice move by Njai, finishing it.
And that's one way to take advantage of the skills of Seni Njai. A lot quicker than Big J Hannibal.
toe.
Oh.
JIANYANG the other way. Stripped by CJ Trotter. Q for three. Q lost it out of bounds.
The Black Bears need to make a run here without CJ John. Excuse me. Carlos Dunn.
Timeout.
《生活是一场运动》，加德乐科学配比，快速补水，王霜、郑钦文、雅思组合饮用推荐，加德乐运动补水专业选择。生活是一场运动，加德乐科学配比，快速补水，王霜、郑钦文、雅思组合饮用推荐，加德乐运动补水专业选择。生活是一场运动，加德乐科学配比，快速补水，王霜、郑钦文、雅思组合饮用推荐，加德乐运动补水专业选择。
2 minutes and 53 to go. The Black Bears down by 7 points.
And that lull could have served the Black Bears some good because they got the rest.
We go outside. That's Bailey not able to get the three-pointer. Njai. CJ. Q. Intercepted by Shackelford. JIANYANG to Bailey. Bailey with the attack. JIANYANG is free. Incoming.
Oh, the Dragons are dodging some bullets here.
Those are good looks.
Yeah, those are open looks. Oh, bad pass.
Intercepted by Lei. Oh, what a move by Lei.
You have to reward your play with his stop. Takes it by himself. It's a finish. The Black Bears have really worked their way back into this game. They were down by as much as, I believe that was 15 points in the first quarter. Now down by 5.
Shackelford. Njai block, but they will call it a foul. Oh, yeah, CJ preparing himself to block that shot.
Senny with bad intentions for CJ Trotter. Nothing CJ could do there but foul. Right now, the Black Bears in the midst of a 7-0 run. The Dragons were up 42-30. No, I had a chat with GM Kevin Connolly earlier. He said when Senny Njai came into the team, he said he didn't shoot threes. Now he's shooting a lot, but he misses both.
A double-double performance for Njai last night. They defeated Stanham Academy. 11 points and 21 rebounds. Trotter missing the three-pointer. 3. 3 again. Yes, this time.
Credit half that basket to Leo Lee. Got that offensive rebound and found Bailey again on the outside. 10-0 run. And right on cue, breaking the run, calling the cue, open for 3.
JIANYANG will take 2 at the line.
No, thank you from Coach Garrett.
I had a story during the break that where they were with Loyola in Maryland. When they were playing against the team of Steph Curry back in college.
Yeah, Davidson College.
Yeah, and they double-teamed Steph Curry. Steph Curry did not score. 0 points.
0 points.
But they lost by 34 points.
But that's the only game Steph wasn't able to score in his whole college career.
They were doing a good job of defending Curry, but still, they lost by 34. 25 seconds. Here is Shaw.
Choi, the energy effort once again.
Bailey. 9 seconds. Bailey. He hangs in the air, too strong off the glass. 1 second. 2 quarters down, 2 more to go. And the Dragons up by 5, 47-42.
Can't get enough of the action? Basketball fans, the Asian Tournament Top 10 Plays of the Day. At number 10,
Austin. Austin's short on the dunk, but he scored.
at 9,
JIANYANG pushing it down. Back to Njai for the slam dunk.
Such a great pass there from Lei Chong.
moving to number 8.
Shot clock at 5.
Good pass.
Yes!
There's your dunk, Sandy.
No problem for Alassane.
At 7,
Well.
Chow sees space
Oh!
by Austin.
number 6,
Blocked there, but Alassane with a slam dunk. He had so many highlight reels yesterday.
Yeah, that he did.
At a dunk party.
at 5,
Tosh. Savior hangs in the air. Oh, what a move by the X-Man. Oh.
With the silly between him and Drew. Look at that. Uncle Do. Perfect.
now we go to number 4.
Nobody going down.
Bailey slams it home.
Nobody stopping the ball there. Just everybody in black forgot to play defense.
It was like a parachute mark.
The number 3 spot,
22-15, a 7-point lead. Oh! Up high and down hard. James with a slam dunk.
The reverse post up. You got Yona entering the ball down to James, who had a mismatch in the post against Gao.
number
James.
2,
Back out to Adekoya. What a fake for 3. Yes, sir.
What a fake from Adekoya. Totally selling the shot, draining another 3.
and now the number 1 play of the day.
Balua behind the back. Jonah! Hammers it home. A nasty dunk by Jonah. 3:13 remaining.
This is basketball at its best. The Asian Tournament Top 10 Plays of the Day.
一处聋哑遗址，让3万年文明历史薪火相传。10年东贯工程，铸就了坚韧不拔的城市品格。成都天府国际机场，使千年雄州跃入了航空时代。成渝地区双城经济圈建设，开启了新时代新征程。这里就是天府门户空港简阳。简阳，2100多年制县史，蜀都东大门穿越古今，成就煊赫一时的繁华之地。悠悠岁月，人文鼎盛，名贤辈出，积淀辉煌厚重的文化底蕴。简阳，古域密尔川府，控压巴峡，地处成渝发展主轴。2021年，成都天府国际机场通航，简阳成为成都走向世界的起点，世界走进成都的首站。7条高速公路 14条轨道交通，22条快速通道，构筑起3个半小时交通圈，融入区域交通一体化，服务成都，打造对外交往中心。2020年1月，推动成渝地区双城经济圈建设上升为国家战略。简阳成为推进成渝协作重要的窗口和门户。这是一张四川省发展的最新蓝图，简阳成为成渝相向发展和承德梅资同城化发展的重要支点。成都建设中国西部具有全球影响力和美誉度的社会主义现代化国际大都市。简阳抢抓重大战略机遇，加快补齐功能短板，做优做强郊区新城，着力建设以人为核心的现代化港产城乡融合示范城市。唱好双城记，建强都市圈，提质幸福城，塑造区域协同联动新格局，开创产业健全强链新局面，打造成渝相向发展桥头堡。绿色低碳、安全韧性、智慧赋能、科技创新，全面提升城市宜居品质，加快发展新质生产力，形成高质量发展持久动力。用天时，享地利，得人和，简阳腾飞，其时已至，其事已成。眺望远方，憧憬未来。2035年，简阳开放活跃的国际临港商务区全面城市，动能充沛的成渝制造新基地蓬勃发展，魅力独特的和美乡村秋区范全面彰显，以人为核心的现代化港产城乡融合示范城市全面建成。一座全面体现新发展理念的现代化新城，向世界发出最诚挚的邀请，携手奋进新时代，共建共享新简阳。
生活是一场运动。加德乐科学配比，快速补水，王霜、郑钦文、雅思组合饮用推荐。加德乐运动补水，专业选择。
处聋哑遗址，让3万年文明历史薪火相传。10年东贯工程，铸就了坚韧不拔的城市品格。成都天府国际机场使千年雄州跃入了航空时代，成渝地区双城经济圈建设开启了新时代新征程。这里就是天府门户 空港简阳。简阳，2100多年制县史，蜀都东大门，穿越古今，成就煊赫一时的繁华之地。悠悠岁月，人文鼎盛，名贤辈出，积淀辉煌厚重的文化底蕴。简阳，古域密尔川府，控压巴峡，地处成渝发展主轴。2021年，成都天府国际机场通航，简阳成为成都走向世界的起点，世界走进成都的首站。7条高速公路，14条轨道交通，22条快速通道，构筑起3个半小时交通圈，融入区域交通一体化，服务成都，打造对外交往中心。2020年1月，推动成渝地区双城经济圈建设上升为国家战略，简阳成为推进成渝协作重要的窗口和门户。这是一张四川省发展的最新蓝图，简阳成为成渝相向发展和承德梅资同城化发展的重要支点。成都建设中国西部具有全球影响力和美誉度的社会主义现代化国际大都市。简阳抢抓重大战略机遇，加快补齐功能短板，做优做强郊区新城，着力建设以人为核心的现代化港产城乡融合示范城市。唱好双城记，建强都市圈，提质幸福城，塑造区域协同联动新格局，开创产业建圈强链新局面，打造成渝相向发展桥头堡。绿色低碳，安全韧性，智慧赋能，科技创新，全面提升城市宜居品质，加快发展新质生产力，形成高质量发展持久动力。用天时，享地利，得人和，简阳腾飞，其时已至，其事已成。眺望远方，憧憬未来。2035年，简阳开放活跃的国际临港商务区全面城市，动能充沛的成渝制造新基地蓬勃发展，魅力独特的和美乡村秋区范全面彰显，以人为核心的现代化港产城乡融合示范城市全面建成。
We are back here inside the JIANYANG Sports Center here in Chengdu, China. My name is Sandy Grumo with Coach Martin Dunn. We have some highlights here back in the first half.
Well, it was a quick start there for the Vanta Black Dragons in the first quarter, outscoring the Black Bears 32-18. But the Black Bears capitalizing on the absence of Carlos Don, who scored 14 points in the first half with foul trouble, had 3, and made a comeback in that second quarter, outscoring the Dragons 24-15 to cut that lead down to 5.
Let's take a look at the numbers here.
Now, what really stands out here is the three-point shooting. Usually this is the forte of the Black Bears, but right now the Dragons shooting 8 out of 15 from 3, good for 53%, and overall shooting a lot better than the Black Bears. That's why they're up by 5 points.
Chowi scored 6 points, best scoring output so far for him. 2 of 5 from the field. Oh. So he had 10 points back in the first half.
6 of those in the first quarter. Good lob.
Julius. Jai trying hard to stop Julius Hannibal.
This is so massive there in the paint. He creates so much space.
Third quarter just underway. This is our second game. Later on at 6 p.m., we'll have the Titans and the Leopards. Lee scoring.
Great patient offense there from the Dragons. Turnover for JIANYANG, dribbling off the foot. Good defense there by CJ Trotter. Trotter's not scoring a lot, Sandy, but he's getting things done on defense.
Back out to CJ Trotter. CJ using his left hand because he's a lefty. Shackle forward. Bailey, he changed his mind. Now he will take it. Oh, nice shot over Carlos Dunn.
And that was great defense by Carlos Dunn. Nothing he could do about that. What a talent shot by Brendan Bailey.
51-45, 6-point lead. Julius scores.
Seni Enjai late on the rotation. They're leaving JIANYANG to defend Big J.
Bailey. And Hannibal takes care of it. CJ. That's a travel. That's a travel.
So Black Bears having a hard time crashing for offensive rebounds because both Seni Enjai and Brendan Bailey are all positioned on the outside for offense.
Two minutes gone here in the third period. Enjai trying to track it down, but it goes out of bounds.
Here comes full court pressure from the Black Bears, trying to speed things up here.
You know, that's a problem when you pressure and when you double team. There's always a wide open player.
Nobody rotating. Oh, great
Shaka
defense by
for
Big
blocked
J.
by Hannibal inside. Bailey for three. Nice shot. Bailey cutting down the lead to 7 points, 55-48.
Brendan Bailey keeping his team in the game by himself. 23 off the 48 points for the Black Bears.
Joey goes inside, blocked by Shackleford. Bounce pass to Lee. Blocked by CJ Trotter.
Good job by CJ Trotter using that vertical, meeting Lee up top for the block.
Enjai. All white shirts for the rebound. 6 minutes and 48 seconds to go. The Vanta Black Dragons leading by 7 points, and without Adrian Silada there, who is good for, here in the Vanta Black Dragons, he is good for 8 to 10 points.
And again, they're getting great contributions from Joey. He's got 15 points, a surprise start, and a surprise performance. But right now, the Dragons are battling foul trouble. Big J has 3. Carlos Don also with 3 fouls.
Problem with the Vanta Black Dragons, there is no replacement for Julius Hannibal.
Exactly. They don't have a legitimate center outside of Big J. Maybe the Shark. Maybe the Shark.
And he's yet to see action here, the China leg.
And Carlos
As
Don.
Carlos Dunn will score on the other end.
His first bucket of the second half, Sandy.
Lei gets by Lee. Nice shot.
That's
Then
a
a 7-point lead.
great move by Lei, not waiting for Big J to be able to turn around and block his shot.
Carlos Dunn. Oh, that is his 5th from the 3-point territory mark.
He's feeling himself here in this game.
Bailey missing the 3-pointer.
Oh, that's on Big
64.
J. That's 4.
You know, the substitution went in first before the buzzer.
Big J asking, why isn't he getting any calls of the same kind?
Intercepted by Carlos Dunn. And he lost it out of bounds. Oh. Ten-point lead for the Vanta Black Dragons. Bailey. CJ grabs it down for the Dragons. He shoots. Picked up by JIANYANG Leong. Bailey for 3. Joshua, yes sir.
And they need contributions from the other guys here. Hion scored 24 points in their first game. He was the best player of that game. Right now, slow start for him.
Don inside. Tapped out by Shackelford. Bailey. JIANYANG Leong spots up the 3. And the ball goes to Sue. It's Vanta Black basketball. You know, Coach Garrett Kelly is talking about energy. That is what is lacking to the Black Bears here, Mark.
That's why he has Hion and Chao on the floor. Spark plugs for offense and defense.
Bailey throws it up, and yes.
Great move by Brendan Bailey, seeing the mismatch. He's been struggling from the outside in this quarter. Takes it to the rack.
Foul is on JIANYANG Leong. That'll be the first on JIANYANG Leong. Under 7 minutes to go. Lee with a hook
Nice.
shot.
Great hook from Lee.
Joshua Yon step out of bounds.
I like the aggressiveness by Lee there in a post move, really attacking Brendan Bailey as you see the turnover there from Hion.
There's been a lot of victims there stepping on the line.
That's a third guy today. We're just 2 games in.
Bailey is fouled by Lee. All right, let's check in with Andrea.
It may have been a rough first half for the Black Bears, but they're focused on trusting their system. The message is clear: just get back on defense and keep executing the game plan no matter what. The coaches have one common statement in the bench, and that is take care of the ball, guys. Back to you guys.
And they do have to take care of the basketball. They've been turning the ball over in this quarter. Good thing their defense has been holding up. Just the ability not able to knock down open shots and from the outside has been stymieing this run.
Shoei is in the game. Lei also in the game for the Black Bears. So the Black Bears going small.
And again, this is what Coach Garrett wants. He wants speed, he wants energy, and he's got fresh legs on the floor. Oh, look at Hyam defending Carlos Dunn.
Joshua Dunn is guarding Dunn. Inside we go to Lee. CJ gets it back and will score.
CJ just taking over with that mismatch underneath.
And Jai checks back in, replacing Gao. Oh, that's Chow.
Quick rest for Seni and Jai.
Done. And again.
And again, the line claims another victim.
Yeah, it's the fourth today.
And the third in this game. From the same line, from the same corner.
CJ. Three. Yes. And the Dragons wants to talk things over. Timeout. Final 2 minutes of the third period. Carlos Dunn is fouled by JIANYANG Leong. Second personal on JIANYANG Leong.
Again, that backside defense, or help defense, the Black Bears non-existent. And Carlos Dunn has been able to get downhill and attack the rim. And Dunn misses the first free throw though. Good roll by Senny and Jai. Nice find by Brendan Bailey. They've been running that big-to-big ball screen in this quarter.
1 minute 35 remaining. Carlos Dunn. Njai defending. He shoots over Njai. And he blew a kiss to the air.
6 threes for Carlos Dunn.
Bailey will try to answer. And he does.
And you got to close out on Brendan Bailey. He's deadly.
Dunn with 23. Bailey with 28. Q.
Uh-oh.
Carlos scores over.
My goodness.
Bailey. They're looking for Carlos. Oh, they're looking for Bailey. But Shackelford decided to go strong to the hole.
His own version of three. Great job by Shackelford. Faking off the three. Shimmy jab down the middle. No resistance and one.
You know, we always think about Damian Chongqui, Momo Kone, but this guy, Shackelford, is a perfect fit to the system of the Black Bears, Mark.
For you to fit with Coach Garrett Kelly and Coach Kevin Conley's system, you have to be a high IQ guy, and that's exactly what they have with Phoenix Shackelford.
First challenge today by Coach Garrett Kelly. So it was an unsuccessful challenge. But the ball is taken away by the Black Bears. Shackelford attacking. He kicks it out. Shackelford. There's the switch. Showigar's guarding Shackelford in between the legs. Oh! And Njai too strong on the follow. Rebounded by Carlos Dunn. Dunn lost it. Here is Bailey. Bailey!
Oh, what
is
a
blocked
block.
from behind by CJ. And Lee with a good presence of mind scoring for the Black Bears. And in the third period with a bang. Right back. Fourth quarter action here, and the China leg is presented by Yakult and Daily Fantasy, and Kaz is the Chengdu leg host sponsor. And thank you also to B-Wood, Gatorade, BYD, and UH Baller.
Now the Dragons taking a risk here, starting Big J Hannibal here in the fourth. He has 4 fouls, so he has to be careful here.
Bailey for 3. Ball tapped out by JIANYANG.
Oh,
Bad pass by CJ Trotter.
it's obvious what Coach Garrett's doing now. They're pressuring Trotter or Don, making the other guys make plays.
The Black Bears down by only 1. They can take the lead here. They were down by as many as 15 points. Now they're back. Lay for the lead. Rebounded by Bailey. Jennings asking for it. JIANYANG using the screen of Injai. Injai attacking the basket and scores.
They need more touches for Seni Injai rolling to the paint with momentum, because Big J will not defend that because of his foul trouble.
MACAU's the Black Bears with their first lead of the game. The Dragons, Julius Hannibal playing with 4 fouls. CJ.
Oh, what a shot by CJ Trotter over the arms of Brendan Bailey.
Lay. Shako for it. Injai. Lay. Oh, he gets by Julius. Blocked by Sue.
Great recovery by Zhu there, meeting Ian Lay up top for the block.
73-72. Here is Carlos Dunn. Foul on Lee.
The Black Bears switching too much, and that switch ended up with a mismatch. Carlos Don versus Leo Lee. And Coach Garrett could have a case there for the hook from Carlos Don, but call stands.
1 point lead for the Dragons. Our next game will be the Leopards and the Titans. (74-72). JIANYANG.
Good take there by JIANYANG attacking the defense of Choi.
This is the fourth deadlock of the game. And
tough shot there from CJ Trotter. Nobody wants to shoot it here. Oh my goodness.
CJ.
At the right place at the right time.
Three. JIANYANG misses. Rebounded by Julius Hannibal.
Good defense.
By JIANYANG.
Coach Garrett Kelly is not happy with the lack of the 3-second violation calls here. He's going to get a warning. Oh, he gets one. He always gets one.
So a warning will be called against Coach Garrett Kelly for improper bench decorum.
Always gets one.
Yeah, that is his average. Carlos Dunn finds trouble, but he gets it back. And Lee is fouled inside.
Yeah, great job by Lee following up on the miss there. Dragons starting to miss their free throws here in the fourth.
The shooting.
Oh, 0 out of 2.
60% from the free throw line here in the game. JIANYANG on his way ahead. CJ trying to stop it. Oh, I think he was thinking of CJ Trotter.
Yeah, that's the effect of CJ Trotter blocking 2 shots from behind. See it again. CJ Trotter, just the presence enough to make JIANYANG think twice.
Right back. (76-74). And how about CJ Trotter? 4 blocks already here.
And 2 of those, the chase down kind, the highlight kind.
Short is Shackelford, Phoenix Shackelford. And Jai keeping it alive. Here is JIANYANG, free.
Short.
for 3, but he will not score. Bailey. He puts the move. He goes inside. Blocked by Lee.
Lee stepping up big here in the fourth defensively.
Oh, bad pass. Yeah, Julius Animal was too deep that time.
Yeah, it was a battle between him and Seni and Jai. Really, this length of the Dragons giving the smaller Black Bears some problems, especially when the Black Bears end up switching defensively. Great backdoor. Such a high IQ guy, Jiannyang Leong. You rarely see him force things on offense. Great read.
Taken away by Bailey. Bailey. Flying without the
jump.
ball. And the ball will go to the Vanta Black Dragons.
That's new. That's a jump ball. That easily was a deflection, but okay.
CJ. Follow-up shot there by Lee.
And Lee stepping up once again. He's been doing the dirty work here for the Dragons.
Bailey puts the move. He shoots. Rebounded by Carlos Dunn.
Oh, another hook from Lee.
Back-to-back field goals for Lee. 4-point lead for the Dragons. Rebounded by Carlos Dunn. Schroeder in full throttle.
And he is down. See what happened here. He is full speed. Nobody's stopping him. That could be cramps.
He landed with his left foot.
Uh-huh.
Maybe he shake.
Could be cramps.
It shook his knee a little bit, I think. But he's okay. He can walk on his own. He's asking for a timeout. Oh. The officials are giving him a timeout. Bailey is fouled by Carlos. JIANYANG again will throw it in.
Interesting that Leung has to inbound.
Foul by Dunn. They are now in the penalty.
And Carlos Dawn fouls out.
Carlos Dunn fouling out with 27 big points. Joey is back.
He is unhappy.
Of course. Who does? He has 6 triples. Coming up next, the Titans and the Leopards.
Oh, fortuitous bounce for Phoenix Shackelford. Fortuitous bounce again. Sino tumawag? Another steal by JIANYANG Leung, locking things up here.
Q!
Oh, they're still in it. What a recovery by Colin Q.
Well, he can call a timeout.
Now he can call a timeout. Colin Q. Not giving up.
Hey. Shackelford is at the line.
I mean, Avanta still has a timeout to call, even if Phoenix Shackelford makes both. They do have a timeout. They can still tie the game if they call a timeout. There you go.
We'll be right back. Timeout, Vanta Black. Two seconds remaining here in the game, and the Black Bears leading by 3 points, and it's Vanta Black basketball with 2 seconds remaining. Mark.
Oh, it's going to be tough if Coach Garrett wants to foul to send them to the line. With 2 seconds, that's going to be tricky. They're going to have to defend this. Defend the three. Watch out.
Oh.
Watch out.
So.
Oh!
Defend the three, Mark. Defend the three.
As I said, defend the three. You can give up a 2, just not a 3. Late rotation by JIANYANG Leong. Dave Su open to tie the game. And your favorite 2 words, Sandy? Overtime.
We'll be right back. How lucky we are, Mark. This is the second overtime game here in the China leg. First was during the opening game. The Long Lions and Shenzhen Leopards.
With a matchup like this, you know, it deserves another 5 minutes. But more importantly here, for the Dragons, they don't have Carlos Don here in the overtime because he fouled out in the 4th. So they're missing that weapon. But guys like Lee and Su who really stepped up in the 4th. Su tying this game at the buzzer. So we'll see if he has anything left here in overtime.
And it was his only field goal.
What a time to come.
It's Macau basketball. It's been a close final 2 minutes of the 4th quarter. 4 lead changes and the Sexton locks. The Vanta Black Dragons led by as many as 15 points, and the Black Bears came back in the 4th quarter. We'll be right back. All right, the background is Billie Jean.
2 big threes there from the Dragons at the end of the 4th. One coming in from Colin Q and another from Su to tie this game. Let's see if they have anything left for the overtime.
JIANYANG Leong freeing himself. And Jai not able to get it. Shoei is fouled.
That's going to be 2 free throws for Shoei.
Biggest scoring output for Shoei so far, 12 points, 5 out of 10 from the field, and wow. At the line, before that shot, he was perfect, 2 out of 2.
Again, the Dragons have been missing their free throws here in the fourth and overtime. Enabled the Black Bears to come up.
The Dragons with 16 points coming from their bench, only 3 for the Black Bears. Shackelford, Bailey. Njai is fouled, and it goes out.
Great find, though, by Phoenix Shackelford. Finding Seni Njai open off all that movement. Could have settled, but found Seni. Again, another foul there from the Dragons. 2 free throws for big Seni Njai. Smooth.
12 points now for Njai, playing with 3 fouls. Up next, the Titans and the Leopards. They will wait. We need 5 more minutes to determine the winner of this game.
CJ with the post up here against Jennings.
Lee, back to CJ. Sue.
CJ's down again.
Oh, 5 points now for Sue. CJ down on the floor.
It's the cramp. It's the same leg. Probably suffering from cramps already. He's going to fight through it. He's going to try.
Oh, it's the right foot now.
I mean, Trotter has played almost the whole game. 38 minutes.
That's the playing time of Tyrell Corbin.
Yeah. More importantly, the Dragons have the lead.
Under 4 minutes remaining. Bailey for 3.
Short.
Now very quiet in the last 3 minutes of the fourth quarter. JIANYANG Leong slashing through.
Oh. Another one that almost made it in.
Timeout, Vanta Black. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with 3 minutes and 14 to go here in the overtime period. And the line is JIANYANG Leong, the face of the Black Bears, the longest tenured player for them. You know, we used to see the Black Bears with Damien Chongqui,
Momo Kone.
Momo Kone.
With the big missed free throw there from Jennings. Both teams in the penalty. The Dragons already used their last timeout.
Shoei.
Oh, what a shot!
Wild shot, circus shot.
The wild man.
99-97. And remember that the Phantom Black Dragons, they are playing now minus Carlos Dunn, who fouled out late in the fourth quarter with 27 points. Shaka Ford. Here is Njai fouled by Lee.
And Seni Njai is shaken up. See what happened here. On the roll, Seni was fouled. Ooh, another missed free throw.
Free throws not favoring the Black Bears here in the overtime period, Mark.
Jennings uncharacteristically missed one. Seni, who's been very good, missed one as well.
Regulation, the Black Bears shooting 72% from the free throw line, 16 of 22.
Oh.
CJ Trotter throws the ball away.
No press break there from the Dragons. CJ's down again.
And slowly to get up. And what a shot there by Bailey.
Backflow.
Ali is way ahead for the slam dunk.
Elias contributed so much to this team right now.
Ball stays with the Black Bears, 101 to 100.
Guys are tired here, Sandy, in
Oh, yeah.
overtime.
We always say this, that the TAT games, they're every day. And so conditioning and chemistry will be a major factor in the Asian tournament.
But this guy is a cardio monster. Jiannyang Leong misses the
Missing
floater.
shots from short distance. CJ Trotter missing on the layup. Joshua, 4-3.
Oh! The cold-blooded three from Joshua Hyan out of nowhere.
2 minutes remaining in the overtime period. Hannibal
Good
is
defense.
fouled.
Oh!
Yeah, it was a real foul.
See the three there by Joshua Hyan in transition. 1-on-3. Puts it up by 2. Now, important free throws here for Big J. Oof. It's been the Achilles heel for the Dragons here the whole game.
And during regulation, the Dragons were shooting 50% from the free throw line. 5 out of 10, now they're 5 out of 12.
The Dragons force a jump. Possession arrow goes back to the Phantom Black Dragons. Go! He still got something left. CJ Trotter. What a warrior.
Another lead change here, 104 to 103. Bailey.
Favorite.
Bailey
Oh,
almost went in. No look pass. Foul is called on Shackelford.
if that's on Shackelford, that's it. He's fouled out. The Black Bears again, too slow getting back down on defense. And yep, that's going to be 5 on Phoenix Shackelford.
Shackelford is fouled out of the game. I love the Bukayo smell here. Lee.
Oh. How huge has Lee been here for his team? 11 points, 5 rebounds. Make that 12 points, 2 off 2. What's his team up to? Up 3, excuse me. Oh, long 2. Ooh.
That's good.
Coach Garrett Kelly can only laugh. Don't think that what he was asking for, but he'll take it.
106 to 105. Inside to Julius. Unmolested downstairs.
Another patient play there. Big J coming up big.
108 to 105. Jiannyang Leong. 3.
Oh!
Yes! We're tied at 108 all with 43 seconds to go.
Big shot after big shot after big shot. Who blinks first?
CJ. Here is Q.
Oh! Colin Q! Right on Q. Big time.
111-108. Jiannyang Leong for the tie. It was very short and Shoei is fouled downstairs by Njai.
He needs to make both though. He missed 2 earlier. He better not celebrate too early. Oh, look at that. First the 3 by Joshua Hayon. Nothing but net. It's his 3rd. And the response right on cue from Colin. What a fun game. Vincenny talking to him. Little mind games here. Oh, if Joe makes this, he's gonna talk. Oh. He needs to make one. Joey needs to make one. And there
he
you
gets
go.
the second free throw. All right, we'll be right back. A 4-point lead for the Vanta Black Dragons. Looking for their first win here in the China leg of the Asian tournament.
And what a way to get your first win if they're able to pull this off.
The Black Bears 2-0 coming into this ball game, but they're down by 4.
Oh, blocked.
Bailey is fouled by CJ. That means 3 free throws for Bailey.
What's going to happen here is if Bailey makes all 3, the give and go, clipped on the arm. Bailey makes 3. The Dragons The Dragons do not have a timeout left. This will enable the Black Bears to deploy their press, try to force a turnover before they foul.
And the Black Bears, they've been successful in trapping the Dragons here in the game.
There you go. You hear Coach Garrett saying, get a good trap first. Oh, missed.
And Chow fouled Trotter.
Okay, Trotter needs to make both. No more timeouts for the Black Bears. Look at how Bailey is so slow to get to the position, trying to freeze Trotter. Big free throw from CJ Trotter. What a gut check for the Dragons here. Down 4 with a few seconds left. And the other guys really stepped up.
And
big
Trotter
time.
goes 2 out of 2.
Bears have to go quick. Bears have to go quick. They're out of time.
They don't need to foul.
That's it. Big time gutsy win for the Vanta Black Dragons, overcoming the loss. Tyrell Corbin, Carlos Dawn fouling out. Guys like Lee and Colin Q stepping up big, helping them. And how about Chowi? Surprise start, surprise contribution, a big time win.
19 points, his best game so far in terms of scoring. Final score 114 to 110. And the Vanta Black Dragons getting their first win here in the TAT. They are now 1-2. While the Black Bears, they are now 2-1. Best player?
Best player of the game here, the Warrior CJ Trotter, fighting cramps. And the Law hit that big 3 that really put them over the hump. And kept that lead all the way through.
All right, Andrea.
Thanks, Andy. Our best player of the game, none other than CJ Trotter of the Vanta Black Dragons. CJ, pre-game, I can already feel how ready you are for this game, mentally and physically, and you fight through that cramp all throughout this game. How would you describe just the battle to your win today?
First off, I want to say good job to my team. Everybody played hard throughout the whole game. It was a very tough game. The MACAU Black Bears, very tough team. The coach does a really good job coaching them. And we just had to play together, go through adversity, and we did.
How ready are you to lead this team to the playoffs, of course?
We're gonna keep making strides. We got a long way to go. We're not a great team yet, but we want to keep pushing, moving forward. We gotta pick up some of the pieces. We make a lot of mistakes, and we gotta get better.
Good luck with that to CJ. But for now, congratulations. Back to you, Sandy.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Anthony Veloz and Mark Dadun. Coming up next, it's the Titans and the Leopards here in JIANYANG Sports Center. Hang on for that.